right, we have one last speaker. He did show up. Paul Topete from Poker Face. And if all you Patriots out there have not checked out Poker Face, I highly suggest you do it. They're a little controversial, and yeah, they're a little inflammatory, but they definitely have the best message out there, and they tell the truth, and that's why it's inflammatory.
Good morning. My name is Paul Topete. I'm the lead singer of Poker Face, but it's alright, man. I'm a nobody, but as a nobody born in America, I have God-given rights. And why are we gathered here today?
Freedom.
Right, because somebody's threatening our rights, our way of life, okay? The beautiful thing about the Second Amendment is you don't need it until they try to take it away. That's something beautiful that Jefferson said. Again, why are we here? Because we're being threatened. Our way of life is being threatened. America did fabulously for the first 225 years without abomination coming and trying to take away our guns. Bolsheviks are the ones behind the gun pull, okay? It's not the fascists, it's not the Nazis, it's the Bolsheviks. The same ones that murdered over 100 million Russians, Ukrainians, Eastern Europeans, are the same ones in office today here trying to disarm you, okay? The Schumers, the Rambo Emanuels, the Bloombergs, the Blumenthal's, the Feinsteins, the Waxmans, okay? It's all the same group of people, and they put a clown in office by the name of Obama, okay? But he's a communist. He's not a Muslim. He's not American. He's a Kenyan-born, Indonesian-raised. I have yet to see any citizenship papers on him. I don't care where he was born, but the last thing that I know was he was an Indonesian. He came here as a student on a student visa, and last time I checked, he didn't, re-get his American citizenship again. All right, so our fight, and this is the line in the sand, man. There's no other line. If they disarm us, America is the last bastion of freedom in this world. If they disarm us, this world becomes the darkest place in the world, man, because it's just going to be violence. And the only people that have the violence and the means for the violence are the criminals, both governmental ones and street ones. And unfortunately, those two seem to work together the best, man, because they're working against us, the free. All right? How many gun owners are there out there? Probably like 100 million? All right? And out of the 100 million, all of our guns have been silent, right? Okay? The ones murdering the kids in the schools all seem to be leftists. All Democrats. If you look at them, either their parents were or they were. Alright? But yet, gun owners, the last thing this government wants is to continue down this path, because what they're going to do is they're going to initiate and ignite a Second American Revolution. I've been doing everything in my power with my band to try to stop the American Revolution, because education is everything. But when you have the news media lying to you every day, you know how bad guns are, it's like, wait a minute, there's more knife deaths, there's more baseball bat deaths, there's more car deaths, there's more doctor malpractice deaths, okay? But yet, doctors continue to kill you, cars continue to crash and have accidents, knives continue to be in fights, and the only thing that I know that's been used 2.5 billion times a year or more is a gun that prevents a crime from happening because the cop isn't there to protect you. Police officers are not there to protect you. They're there to protect the state, okay? And state functions and utilities. And if you get protected along the way, well, that's a bonus, man. But they're not here for you, all right? You are responsible for your health and the safety and welfare of your family. And if you do not have the means to protect yourself with a tool, because that's all a gun is a tool in the hands of a person. I can kill you with the hammer, okay? I can kill you with my hands. But the gun is a thing that you can give to a woman, and somebody twice her size wants to rape her, she can say no to him and stop him with some firepower. Otherwise, she's a victim, all right? And there's something else that Obama is trying to initiate right now, is a race war. And either class war with Occupy or a race war with Trayvon Martin cases, where they blow something out of proportion, but yet they don't talk about all the flash mobbing and the flash robbing that's going on, where there's certain segments of our population that are inflicting their racial supremacy on others, and it's okay because it's not reported in the news. Okay, so what you want to look up is things like, I don't know, black and white crime that is happening constantly throughout this country, and nothing is being reported about it. So if anything, I need my guns to protect myself. I don't need to be a victim of a polar bear hunting. That's something else you should look up, because that's a new fad that's going on within the black community. To beat up single whites that are walking by themselves, a group of 10, 20, 30 of them will come up and beat the living crap out of them. So this is a bad trend. Obama's doing nothing to do, to stop it. In fact, he's inflaming it so that, he can create race war in this country. Last thing I want is a race war. Last thing I want is a class war. If anything, I want to replace the prostitutions, okay? Both here and in the Capitol, because they're the problem. They're the ones that are not abiding by the oath, okay? I want to make them meet their oath when they swear to uphold the Constitution. Because right now, they're not doing anything except helping globalists take over this country, okay? And our guns are in the way of that. Because we want to stay free, what? Free people, right?
Yeah.
You want to be left alone to live your individual, unique, freak life that God put you on this earth to do. Okay? I'm not here to ask for anything special. I'm not here to ask for anybody to give me anything except what I've earned in this life. And that goes with respect, okay? And as long as I do not violate your rights, I do not violate your property, you have no due process against me. Okay? I'm to live as a free person as God intended me to be. That's what it is to be an American, okay? Now I leave you with this. There is a creator. He gave us God-given, unalienable rights that no status, no tyrannous thug can take away. Okay? So either you back off on this stupidity of trying to outlaw a tool, or you bring it on the Second American Revolution. And I see everyone here represents 100 people behind him, 1,000 people behind him. Okay? The last thing you want is to put this country into war. But if we are, we're going to clean house. God bless you. Amen.